Hi ladies, I'm here with a video to share some of the things that I've made for my friend Bonnie, who is Sassy Scrappers on here. And this is a much belated birthday gift. I had sent her something small for her birthday. It was actually in the swap that I had given her back when we did the Twilight swap, but it was just really small, so I felt like I needed to do some other stuff for her. So these are some of the birthday gifts that I made for Bonnie. And the first thing I'll show you is the card. And I busted out my Copics last night. I was actually really excited to start using them again. I haven't used them probably, it seems months and months and months since I picked up my Copics. But I just wanted to make her a nice card, so I figured I'd get out the Copics and color her this little image. And the stamp actually is from Marley. Thank you, Marley. Marley sent me this stamp in our last swap, and I thought it was just a cute fairy, and very whimsical. So I just colored the image in, and I just assembled the rest of the card using the Fairy Rhymes collection, because that's where most of her projects are made, from that paper line. And if anyone's interested in me doing any Copic tutorials, just leave a message below. I know there's so many out there, but if anyone's interested, I definitely would not mind showing you guys how I color with Copics. It's been a while, so I'll need to practice, but I did used to teach Copic classes here in Vero Beach, and I think it just kind of burnt me out on the whole card making and Copic thing. But now that it's been almost a year since I've done it, I guess I'll pick it back up again. So anyway, that's her card, and I made her a couple of items, and I wanted to make her something with a bird because I know she likes those little birdies. So I found this in, where did I find this? I found this in Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was actually a little candle holder, and inside was a candle. But I thought it would be perfect for like a little birdhouse. So it doesn't open anymore. But I sanded down the whole thing, and then I put some gesso on it and then textured it all over the place. So it is kind of like a white textured background. And then I just started by layering laces and all kinds of flowers. I just wanted it to look like a garden, was kind of what I was going for. So I'm trying to think of how I can explain this. I just did some trim on the bottom, and then on the bottom you can see I put this half rosette trim here. I cut my rosette trim in half and put it all along the bottom because the bottom was kind of sharp, and I didn't want her to hurt herself or to mess up her table or anything. So I put that on the bottom, and it actually came out pretty cute. And then I have, just going across the top, I actually just have rosette trim on each of the sides. And then here, this is meant to be the front, so I have a doily and more rosette trim, and then another doily and one of the appliques that I actually bought from Bonnie. And then inside, you can see a little birdie. He's so cute. And then just all around, I just have flowers. I just like loaded up on the flowers, all pinks and purples and whites and creams. And then I have this charm hanging off here. It's an Artie Cake charm and just some different little charms. Some of them are from that Cracker Barrel necklace, and some are from Marley, and some are from Tim Holtz and Industrial Sheet Collection. It's just a Mod Podge of charms here. So that's the little altered, I guess, birdie house I made. And then hanging, I just have some seam binding and then a chain with some pink beads if she wants to hang it up. But, if she wants to leave it on a desk too, that's fine. So hopefully she likes that. And then the other thing I made for her was a little box. And it's just a little box. It's using the Fairy Rhymes collection. So, well, actually, I guess I can tell you the first thing I did was I gessoed it and painted it vintage white from the folk art paints, which, by the way, I really like the folk art paints. I've been using Craftsmart just because that's normally what's on sale, normally what's most inexpensive at Michael's, but I bought the folk art paint recently, and it just goes on much smoother, and it gives it a nice coverage. So that's just my 2 cents on that. If you're out buying paint, you may want to spend a little extra money and go with the folk art. So anyway, I covered the whole thing in the Fairy Rhymes collection, and then I've been dying to use some of these new laces that I got in. So this is one of the embroidery laces, and then one of the cotton laces on top. And then I have this little trim from Annie, and then that's about it. Oh, this little handle is from Hobby Lobby. And I can't remember exactly which section I got it in. I was looking at the wood items, and it was on one of those aisles. maybe with like the clock making stuff. I don't know, but anyway, they had these and it was in a pack of 3, so I got them, and they're cute. I like them. And then the top, I have just, you know, a couple of flower clusters. I have some pieces of the Fairy Rhymes collection, and then I have this tag here because it matched the collection. I've got a couple of gemstones that Bonnie actually gave me and some of her pieces of the applique trim. I'm sorry, the wedding applique. And then I have a little fairy metal piece that I've had for a while. And then I have just a little birdhouse and a thimble and some rhinestones here. And then I have this cluster of charms here. I love hanging charms. I'm still obsessed with that. And then these are just some different charms I've had. This one I think Roseanne gave me, Roxy Car 11. And this was an Artie Cake charm. And then the rest of these are from that Cracker Barrel necklace that he showed. So I love those charms. And that's the box. And there is texture all over it. Oh, and then this is another one of the crochet laces I just got in, and I just twirled it to give it a nice little border. And that's it. And then inside I just put paper. I didn't do anything. I just kept it simple and put paper, and then I've got some of the new laces in there for her birthday. And that is it. Those are the projects I made for Bonnie, so I really hope that she likes them, and if you're seeing this video, she's already received them. And again, let me know if anyone's interested in the Copics. I don't mind doing some tutorials, but I know there's so many out there already. I don't want to like bombard you with that kind of stuff if you don't really want to see it. So, alright, thanks guys so much for watching, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Bye!